Okay, we are back with the second game of the day. It's going to be Double Dimension up against Vega Squadron. Zayak, Slayer, G. Aloha Dance and Afterlife making up Vega Squadron, while Double Dimension, as we saw before, is LeBron, Undershock, No Fear, Gold standing in, and Regix. So the bands, Night Stalker as well as the Vendermancer already taken out, and then the Nature's Prophet and the IO. Apparently Double Dimension don't want to be playing up against another Wisp combination.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Enchantress.
So the Enchantress is going to be picked up by Double Dimension. Standardly played in either the 4th position or the soft lane position. The 4th position is where it just dips in and out of the jungle, looking to support
10 seconds
onto
remaining.
the safe lane wherever it's needed. Whether this is where Double Dimension are going to be playing
5 seconds remaining.
whether they do decide to play it in that off lane. Could even be a solo safe lane Enchantress. We've seen that a couple of times too.
Dire team pick.
So Vega, pick up the Bane. And then just start to think about this second pick. The Bane, again, has started to see a decent amount of playtime competitively.
Radiant team pick.
With the Enfeeble, picking it up with the Earthshaker, going to be going great with that Enchant Totem. Fishy combination, the Bane, being able to lock down 2 or 3 heroes at a time with the Fiend's Grip into the Nightmare. You've also got the Enfeeble as well, so it reduces the damage.
10 seconds remaining.
Double Dimension were knocked down by Na'Vi into the
5
losers
seconds
bracket, so this is
remaining.
Vega Squadron and Double Dimension fighting for the tournament lives here in the Perfect World CIS
team
qualifiers. And the Sankin coming up now for Double Dimension. Vega did beat M19 yesterday in a late 2-1 victory. M19 taking the first match, and then Vega coming back for a 2-1 victory over M19.
10 seconds remaining.
Looking to be doing the same today. Maybe even taking it 2-0
seconds
as Double
remaining.
Dimension coming off that 2-1 loss to Na'Vi. Want to keep some momentum going from that. The first match was a bit of a stomp. Na'Vi, though, it's coming back in the second and the third match. Turn it around twice.
Radiant team ban.
So DD, do they have the composure to try and play through another best of 3 as the Timber Saw gets banned out there by Vega Squadron?
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Double Dimension. Just trying to take the time now over this third ban. The Necrophos, the Pugner, still available. The Nyx Assassin still in there as well, whether they want to be picking that up though. Both teams seem as they
Dire
have
team ban.
what looks like could be the positions 4 and 5. It's going to be the Morana ban out by DD. DD going to go back for that
Radiant team
Pugner
ban.
as the AA is taken out now by Vega Squadron.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Vega, it's going to be the Necrophos ban out by Double Dimension. Not wanting to play up against that again. It is a strong hero. You usually see him 3rd or 4th ban, especially with the Bane as well, being able to set up the Necrophos into the Reaper's Scythe, just with that Fiend's Grip doing so much damage.
10 seconds remaining.
Vega Squadron
5 seconds
looking for
remaining.
the 3rd hero, and again it could be that offlane Earthshaker. But as it stands, the Bane and the Earthshaker could actually go for that roaming 4 and 5 position. Vega slowing the draft right down. Just trying to think about what team composition they actually want to be picking up. The AA has been banned, so if they're going to go for the Alchemist, or something like the Huskar. Double dimension, they could go for something like the Faceless Void. They have the Sand King that can epicenter into the Chronosphere, and Enchantress can throw the right clicks, especially when she gets that level 6, and throw the impetuses into the Chronosphere as well. And Zayak, really thinking about this third pick, unless it's not going to disconnect, has there? No.
Radiant team pick. Queen of Pain.
So it's going to be the Queen of Pain pickup for Vega Squadron, maybe trying to preempt that Pugna pickup. We did see Vega Squadron play this yesterday against M19. The Earthshaker and the Queen of Pain absolutely dominated that Pugna in the mid lane. Really shut him down. The Scream of Pain being skilled up from the Queen of Pain, with the Earthshaker getting the Fisher off, blocking those lanes, blocking the mid lane, so he was stuck in the river, and M19 just couldn't make a reply for that. The Pugna got shut down hard, and G went 16-0-7 on the Queen of Pain, I think it was, by the end of the game. Whether they're going to try something similar to the mid laner of Double Dimension now, or whether they're just going to let it slide depending on what's picked up. So Double Dimension pick up the puck, trying to, I guess they saw this happen, they can counter that out with the Earthshaker if they can get the Undershock, could get the phase shift off before the Fisher comes in. Queen of Pain won't be able to throw out the damage onto the puck then, as he will be able to jaunt himself away.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
So the Nyx Assassin does come out from Vega Squadron. So it looks like this could be an... Is this going to be an offlane Earthshaker?
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
With Double Dimension, they've got themselves a decent lineup. They need to be picking something. Again, the Faceless Void could go with this lineup so far. The Puck with the Dream Call into the Chronosphere, the Epicenter over the top of the Enchantress, just trying to right click down whatever's left.
Dire team back.
And what are they going to be picking up? They pick up the Lifestealer. Okay, great single target focus. He's got the Rage as well, so that means magic damage is going to be negated on him. He can still be controlled up though, so he does need to be careful. Once that Rage does wear off, there's still the Impale, the Earthshaker with his 3 stunts, the Bane with the Nightmare as well as the Fiend's Grip. Queen of Pain can't just wait out, try and right click him down. If he gets himself an Orchid now as well, it could be something to deal with the Lifestealer, as Vega going towards 0 reserve time.
Radiant
And they're
team
gonna ban out the Lich? Maybe it was just a little bit of a panic ban. But with the Enchantress and the Sand King already picked up, like I said, they do have, if they want to run that in the 4th position, the Enchantress is still there.
10 seconds remaining.
Could even be the Shadow Shaman, if they want to use the Enchantress in the offlane and look for the push potential. Using those Serpent Wards to really put the pressure onto the towers.
Radiant team pick.
And it's going to be the Weaver ban out by Double Dimension. Vega do still need that carry hero. And the Weaver would have been alright. It offers a decent amount of right-click damage against the Lifestealer, as well as the follow-up, the second life it gets from the time-lapse as well.
10 seconds remaining.
So Double Dimension, they've seen enough Weaver and they don't really want to be playing up against it anymore.
Remaining. Dire team pick.
Admiral Kunkka.
They pick up the Kunkka, which I really do like. The puck gets the Dream Call off, the Kunkka throws the boat in the epicenter, followed up by the Lifestealer bomb. And it's going to be the Juggernaut coming out of Vega Squadron, so it's going to be a right-click hero against a right-click hero. Alohadon's picking up the Juggernaut. It's going to be G on the Queen of Pain, Afterlife picking up the Earthshaker, Zayak onto the Bane, so we just wait now as Slayer picks up the next Assassin. LeBron's going to be playing the Kunkka in that roamy position 4. We've got Ragix on the core Lifestealer, Undershock mid-puck, Gold on the Sand King, and No Fear on the Enchantress. So everybody's picked up the hero. We're just waiting for this game to get underway. And hopefully we won't be waiting too long. So the game is about to get underway. There's no TPs as of yet. It just looks like Vega as well as DD want to be moving themselves to the lane. I say that Kunkka, as soon as I say that, TPs himself to the top. LeBron looking for the ward. Where's he going to be looking for this? Just on the pull. It actually gets a decent amount of vision there. If we take a look, just gets you information coming through onto this rune now as well. So they could potentially go for the invade depending on what this rune sees. Meanwhile, DD hanging around the boat. They've got Afterlife. Got his poor man shield up, so he's ready to sit in the soft lane and take the harass coming in from the Lifestealer. And this is gonna be a double off lane with Sand King as well as LeBron. Doesn't look like it. He does look like he wants to go for the invade though.
30
Skills up the
seconds to
torrent,
battle.
Gold. Not picked up a point in anything just yet. So the rotation is going to be there. No point in the Burrow Strike just yet. Zayak, what's he skilled up? Nothing. You usually see the Bane go for the first point in the Brain Sappers. Aloha Dance just moves himself away. The Torrent is going to be off the mark. The Ward was spotting that up though, and now it's going to be Gold picking up that rune. So 3 runes go in the way of DD. And now Zayak just trying to harass Gold down. Nyx gets the block off, so the Enchantress is going to have a hard time pulling. Sitting in the mid lane, the Courier. Sitting the Slayer. Does he risk it? Moves himself back up and away. So top lane, it is going to be the double lane with the Enchantress there as well to help out. LeBron taking a lot of harass. Is there going to be a rotation through from the Enchantress? She's got herself a wolf. So Slayer going to be taking up a few right clicks. LeBron is there to throw out the right clicks. The Impale comes out, hits onto 2 heroes and to the wolf. Torrent going to be off the mark as Slayer just bites his way through the trees back into his lane. Meanwhile, mid lane, Undershock is going to be taking on G. G going to get fairly low. I'm assuming he took a couple of orbs to the face. Meanwhile, back on the top lane, the first blood come out as Gold is being chased down. Aloha Dance gets the spin off and finds the kill. Meanwhile, bot lane, it's going to be Afterlife up against Ragix. Earthshaker skilling up the enchant totem first, as well as the point in the aftershock. And then back on the top lane, No Fear is going to try and make a move. They're getting forward, they've got themselves a couple of creeps. Aloha Dance running himself, if he runs himself into the trees, he will be trapped. Has himself the tangos to try and eat his way through, but Gold coming in now, LeBron. No, Nightmare has of yet. The torrent comes out, the right clicks, the Broad Strike, is it going to follow it up? It is, and then the Hadouken from No Fear secures that kill. As Slayer just gets himself a rune and backs himself away. Looks like he's going to try and go for the double rune.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Bottom lane, Afterlife. He's zoning away. Lifestealer, he does have the point in that rage. Meanwhile, back on the top lane, it looks like they're going to try and get another kill. The torrent comes out and No Fear secures that. The spin comes out from the Juggernaut. Nature's Intendants, is it going to be enough to heal up? No Fear does get himself backing away. Mid lane though, G, once again, he's just being harassed down. Undershock. Getting the trades off, 2 points into the orb now as well, so G gets the blink, but it's going to be a little too late, as Undershock does just force out the salve. Looking to cancel it as well. G's just being zoned out, forced out the lane. Looking to get himself the Arcane Rune, not got his bottle just yet. So now Afterlife. What's he going to do? Sitting above the Lifestealer in last hits, but Lifestealer with the open wounds now should be able to get a little bit back. Oh, the pings come out, but it's just... that is super unlucky. Making sure he can't get the block, or he doesn't block the camp, just means he's inches short of being able to D-ward. Slayer hides himself in the rush pit. No Fear just runs himself up. A decent juke. Meanwhile, top lane, Gold's going underneath the tier 1 tower as Aloha Dance just right clicks him down. And Gold forced to move himself back out. Meanwhile, Enchantress, G blinks to the ward, gets himself a haste rune.
Nature attend us.
Now, is he going to try and chase down No Fear? The right clicks the Nature's Attendants. The Impale is going to be off the mark and dodged out by Undershock anyway. And now, with No Fear getting up healthy, are they going to try and turn this around?
Yes.
Well, top lane, is there going to be a Nightmare? It's just the Brain Sap. Nightmare was used, but it doesn't look like Aloha Dance came in to try and do any damage. Did he have the spin? He did have 2 points into the spin, so Gold maybe could have taken a fall.
Gotcha.
And Gold just finding what he can with the Sandstorm. Conquer there to back him up as well. But Aloha Dance, LeBron, the Burrow Strike comes through. Is there going to be a torrent in time? It looks like he just holds it. And now the healing ward is going to be used, sitting back behind the tier 1 tower. So you'd have to deny to try and take that healing ward out. And neither Gold as well as LeBron are going to risk trying to get on it. So Aloha Dance is just being healed up. Meanwhile, mid lane, is there going to be an Impale? Impale is a little bit off the mark. And Undershock gets the jaunt away from his orb. Bot lane, Afterlife. Just watching Ragix trying to steal some XP, it looks like, trying to get the leech in, but with Undershock rotating in. Top lane. Nyx Assassin, Gold, the Impale being baited out. The spin comes out there as well, but Aloha Dance getting taken down first by No Fear. Slayer gets a return kill. Slowed up. He doesn't have any points into the Spike Carapace either. He's only level 2. X marks the spot, comes out. Clap being held. Torrent's going to be there, and it looks like No Fear. It's going to be LeBron. Secures the second kill. We're on mid lane. Undershock. It looks like it's a decently even trade in the mid lane. 35 to the last hits of 39 on Undershock. Now Afterlife, they don't have any vision of this rotation in. 3 points into the Scream of Pain as well. If you can get a good Fissure, the Queen of Pain should be able to find the kill onto Puck. The Scream comes out though. It is used at 3 seconds before that's back up now. Level 4, so that is 300 damage
Dire's
before
top
resistance.
tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
The Bane's there to back up with the Brain Sap now as well. This could be big if Chi wants to try and let it come forward. The Nightmare. It looks like Earthshaker is just going to walk up with the Fissure as well as the Enchant Totem and even the Sonic Wave committed. Making sure Undershock was taken out in style because he only had a little bit of health left once that Sonic Wave was used. A right click probably would have been enough, but would it have been able to secure? Hello, Dance. No points into the ultimate just yet. It's only level 5 as Gold Whip gets the Burrow Strike out of the Sandstorm. And the Impale couldn't even get the cast, but now Gold G is rotating up. If you can get the Burrow Strike down to the low ground, it is 3 points into that. Gets it down. But G with the blink, Gold looks like he is going to be taken out. G with the Scream of Pain. And now, Dreamcall's only going to latch onto G. He's on pretty low mana now as well. The Nightmare comes out. It's being bounced between Undershock and G. LeBron only level 4, so no points into the boat just yet. The Root comes out. Afterlife slowed down a tiny bit. Does have the Echo Slam if he can get himself in range. The Torrent, the Burrow Strike comes through. It looks like this is going to be the next. No fear. Secures the kill onto Slayer. Now LeBron being forced back, Zayak just zoning him away from this regen rune that G is going to be able to pick up now.
Gold for my chest.
So Aloha Dance. 51 last hits to the 52 of the Lifestealer. And that Lifestealer is getting a pretty free lane. Ragix just sitting there, getting his right clicks up to level 8 of the level 7 of the Juggernaut. So Juggernaut now does have the Omni Slash up. But Lifestealer should be able to start joining in these fights with the Lifestealer bomb on the Puck.
Is under attack.
Could even use it on the Enchantress creeps if he gets the Enchantress to get a something like a Hellburst Smasher that can just walk up. Meanwhile, mid lane, they may be making it go onto Undershock. Undershock just gets the jaunt away. It looks like the Impale was being queued up there.
Dire are scanning.
Enchant Totem comes out. Ragix just playing it safe, playing it behind, but there is going to be Zayak coming in with 2 points into the Nightmare. Are they going to be able to make a gank on this? With the Kunkka pretty darn close. He doesn't have the boats available though, just the Torrent as well as the X-Max to spot. The Fish is going to go in and the Rage instantly comes out. So Ragix, you can spot this out. 3 heroes about on the lane. Even the Mana Burn going to be used. Impale going to be off the mark. So is the Fish a follow-up. And the Rage comes out. Is he going to try and go with this? Puck is trying to get there in time. Zayak still has that Nightmare. There's going to be a Dream Coil. Is there going to be an Infest Bomb? Puck takes down Undershock. Undershock even takes down Zayak with that Waning Rift. And now Slayer. Spike Carapace down for the next 12 seconds. Sonic Wave. Puck just... Oh, that's going to be big as the Epicenter does come through. Burrow Strike used as well. Afterlife with the Fish and Ragix. Is he going to be able to chase him down? Meanwhile, while this is going on, the push is coming out from No Fear on the top lane. Yeah, and the Puck just tried to phase shift away and phase shift back into the Sonic Wave. So G able to secure that kill. And it looks like No Fear is not done yet. He's got himself a second Karti. Aloha Dance. Just trying to keep the lane, or keep the pressure off this tier 2 tower, because No Fear can and will take towers with his creep waves and his armies. Meanwhile, mid lane, Undershock. Just waiting Rift, trying to clear off this mid lane creep wave. As now, Conquer LeBron is spotted out. Is there going to be anything? The Shadow Strike comes out. There's going to be the Brain Sap as well. So the Torrent not going to be in time as G secures that kill, takes down the Conquer.
I'll take your tribute.
And now no fear. Zayak is there. 3 points, so he's not got himself the Fiend's Grip just yet. But Undershock comes out. Got himself a Dream Call as well as an Invis. Going towards the Blink now as well. That's going to be great for invading. With the Lifestealer. Just going it again for those Infest Bombs. And then being able to orb himself away. And it looks like maybe they want to try this out. Level 10 onto Regix now on this Lifestealer. Meanwhile, Enchantress, level 6, he's got the impetus up. And Nyx Assassin Slayer walks himself across, 2 points into the Impale if they want to try and make a go of this, but it is an Invis puck with a Lifestealer inside. And then the Sentry Wall comes out, the pings, they know where Slayer is. Puck wrapping around behind, just waiting until 2 or 3 heroes stack up onto this mid lane. G gonna get with the Echo Slam as well. Afterlife and the Dream Call only gonna latch onto G if we can finally get that out. The boat is gonna be coming in, it's gonna hit onto at least 2 heroes. 3 heroes caught up in that boat, but the Spike Carapace cancelled the damage. And now, with the low head dance, they're gonna secure the kill onto Zayak. 3 heroes in the mid lane pushing in. Zayak is there. The Burrow Strike comes out. The Orb is going to come over the top as well. It looks like Bane gets the Nightmare off in time. Is it going to be enough? One more impetus should be able to do the job. And Gold gets it with the 3 points now into the Caustic finale. The Burrow Strike comes through, gets Gold away from this Fissure. And it looks like Puck wants to go into that, but with the Spike Carapace, Undershock does just need to move himself away.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower
Rajix, the Vendetta's there, he's making a move onto a low head, that's the right list coming out, the Burrow Strike comes through though. This looks like it is going to be a dead Slayer.
There you are. Illusion.
Meanwhile, bottom lane, G is trying to skip the wave, does take down the tier 1 tower. As all 5 heroes have their ultimates up on the side of Double D. Infestation into Gold now as well. Gold has his Blink Dagger, has the Epicenter. Did he want to try and make a move on this? No fear. Getting himself a little bit far forward in the lane. The Burrow Strike comes through the Infest as well as the Boat Torrent potential. Going to be a second kill and the Nightmare. Going to be used. Sandstorm. Fissure comes through, hits onto 3. Zayak. Going to just be right click down though. It's actually going to be Rajix once again that gets the right click. DD now once again taking this early game aggression now to Vega. And the tier 2 tower going to be pressured in, and Rajix with the Hand of Midas now as well. It's going to be a quick clear off of this wave.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
X marks the spot, comes out, brings Puck back to the rest of his team when it finally wears off. Puts him in a little bit of a bad place, but G not there to take advantage of that. The Impale's going to be off the mark as LeBron just moves himself a little tiny bit up. The Torrent, Spike Carapace is going to be there with a Sonic Wave. They do finish off LeBron. Epicenter's coming in now as well as the Dream Call. Going to be locking down too. The right click, so he's going to be able to take down a low head dance with the Omni Slashes. The Echo Slam does fly out. A couple more right clicks to take down the healing ward. Now are they going to carry on going as G tries to get the blink up to Gold? Gets killed off. They really want this kill onto a low head dances. It looks like Undershock just going to be chased down by the neutrals. (12 to 10).
Gotcha.
And Slayer now picks up the invis. I think Undershock did see this as he throws the orb in the jaunt.
A prize.
tribute.
Ryx moving himself up. Bane backs himself away. And now they've moved themselves into Roshan. The torrent's going to be there. The Lincoln's popped onto Roshan. And it looks like everybody on the side of DD wants to be in there, apart from the Sand King that's just doing a little bit of scouting. It's not going to be the fastest Roshan in the world, but it doesn't look like Vega are going to be able to come in and contest this.
Nature attend us.
Zayak TPing himself in, knocking himself a Fiend's Grip as the creep scouts this out. And Slayer. There's going to be a waning rift, but the Spike Carapace used just at the right time. The boat comes through and Undershock secures that kill. Now Zayak trying to get himself away. The Nightmare is going to be keeping him safe for a while, but the right click's coming out from Nofria as well as the Brain Sap. Is it going to be enough? One more right click, X marks the spot, should be able to get the kill. Go blinks himself forward and Undershock gets it with the orb. And now, DD move themselves back into Roshan.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
Aegis is going to be claimed. Meanwhile, bot lane, Juggernaut silenced up. The Fisher though, is he going to turn this around with the Omni Slash? The poke gets the phase shift off. Enchant Totem, right click, Afterlife. The blink forward by Gold, are they going to be able to secure this kill into Afterlife? The Burrow Strike is off the mark, the Veil does go though. With 3 heroes, the Nyx Assassin gets himself a double impale, the spin comes back through, and it looks like the Epicenter being used. No blink dagger as of yet, but the Echo Slam goes. It looks like Nofia is going to be able to get himself away. Takes down Afterlife. And the back and forth on this fight, pretty much everybody should have been dead 2 or 3 times. Meanwhile, mid lane, LeBron gets taken down by G.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Haste!
So G, building towards the Orchid. Looking to make sure that the Lifestealer can't get that rage off.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
The Infest comes out Gold, LeBron, as well as Ryx. Want to be making this move up into the mid lane, I guess. They're circling out the Dire jungle. The blink forward, the Infest comes out, the boat as well. Just help for now. As the Low Dance gets the spin, the Torrent wasn't enough to keep him stunned. The Enchant Totem comes out now as well, keeps Ryx stun locked. The X marks the spot into the boat and they are able to secure the kill. Now the Burrow Strike comes back through, stunning up the Queen of Pain for now. The Fiend's Grip is going to be used though. It's going to be cancelled off. Undershot coming in. Are they going to be able to take down Zayak? The right click to Fisher just separates the Lifestealer away. But waiting on the Burrow Strike, it is going to come through now. And it's going to be 2 kills, 3 heroes down on the side of Vega. And it looks like DD are going to be able to move themselves onto this tier 2 tower. No buybacks available, but it is only going to be 5-6 seconds before the Bane as well as the Nyx Assassin are back up. No Echo Slam for 32. Aloha Dance. TP's in.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And now they do take down the tier 2 tower.
Has fallen.
Nofia are able to secure that Queen of Pain. Up onto the high ground, G. I hear another Infest. Slayer walks himself the Waning Rift with the Spike Carapace. He's going to be stunning up Undershock, and the Impale comes out onto 3 now. Ragex trying to do whatever he can. The Fisher is still up. Slayer being right clicked down. The Impetus 7 coming out from Nofia should be able to clean up the Slayer, and it's actually going to be Ryx that gets the last hit. The boat comes through. The Omni Slash is going to be there. The Sonic Wave as well. But Lifestealer gets himself a double kill. Zayak had pretty much no chance to survive that. Now the open wound slowing him down. No mana for the spin. The right clicks the Burrow Strike as well. Is this going to be it with the Torrent coming through?
Better luck next time.
Ha! Well, thanks to you.
And now DD.
Radiant's
With the
bottom
pressure
tower
onto the
is
tier
under
3
attack.
tower, the buyback is available on the Juggernaut if they want to go
Dire's
for this,
middle
but with
tower
no
is
fear.
under attack.
Using the 4 points in the Nature's Attendance. The rage coming out now from the lifestealer. Are they going to carry on going for this? Juggernaut doesn't look like he is going to buy back. Ryx, the Impale comes out. He could be getting low. Age is going to be popped. The tier 3 tower does take a dive. The fish is going to be there. The Nightmare to follow up. And with the X marks the spot, Torrent, it's a little bit too soon.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
Here I am.
So the shrine now, 22 minutes in. Double D using that early game aggression once again to try and take control of this game. Vega, 10 kills behind.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
As Slayer moves himself forward, no gem available.
Dire's
Is there a
top
gem?
shrine
Let's take a look.
has fallen.
Nope, no gem. So Slayer is going to be able to maneuver himself to at least one bounty rune. What is he actually trying to do? Is he just trying to scout out for the rest of his team? Undershock moving forward. He's got the blink dagger. Gonna be jumping himself back. Bane, is he gonna be able to get the Fiend's Grip off? He just gets the Nightmare. Waiting for the rest of his team to rotate in, but the TPs are coming in now. From Double D, at least the Sand King. There's a pressure onto the tier 2 tower is being applied on the top lane. The Fiend's Grip comes through. The Burrow Strike going to be cancelling off now. The Spike Carapace, the win, and Rift going to be stunning the puck up. And this could be a dead Undershock. Is he going to be able to get himself away? Undershock cleaned up by the brain slap of Zayak. But while this is going on, the tier 2 tower top lane being pressured. It's actually going to be the Mud Golems now as well. Spike Carapace, Impale committed the mana burn as well. It looks like Gold didn't really even stand a chance there.
Bottom tower has fallen.
It's a LeBron. Ryx.
Dire's top tower is under
Lysio
attack.
actually went for that Hand of Midas as
Radiant
well.
structures are fortified.
Coming back for the defense. With two heroes being down on the side of DD, the Echo Slam comes in. This could be 3, the 4-staff just in time. And now the Rage, the Omni Slash is going to come through though. It looks like it's going to clear up at least one hero. No Fear being spun down now as well. DD, are they going to be made to pay?
Radiant's bottom tower
T3 tower is exposed. Undershock is back. Kunkka trying to come in from behind as well. But everybody on the side of Vega staying a decent distance away from each other. Aloha Dance throws up the healing ward now as well.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
LeBron being chased down. The Enchant Totem, the Impale. They find the kill. The buyback comes through from the Lifestealer though. There's going to be a 3-man Lifestealer bomb. Fisher and Nightmare, they are going to be able to take down Slayer as LeBron drops to Slayer. Ryx trying to chase down Aloha Dance now. Is he going to be able to keep up? Open wounds, the Burrow Strike does come through. The right clicks, it is going to be enough. Undershock secures that kill. Now, Zayak.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And it's DD's turn to put pressure on his G. Just runs himself away, TPs himself back to his base. What does Lifesteal want to go for here? He's got himself the Desolator, the Armlet. Does he go back for the AC? Or maybe a little bit of magic protection?
Regeneration.
As LeBron. He's got the urn, he's just getting the wards down now as well. Under shock pressure in this tier 1 tower bot on his lonesome.
Dire's structures are fortified.
The fortification does come out. It looks like the Nyx Assassin wants to make a little bit of a scout and run with this Vendetta. Puck doesn't have a gem. So Slayer, which way is he going to go with this? The TP's coming in.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
The Infest as well. The smoke coming out from Vega. Are they going to be able to find anything, or is this going to be turned? Four heroes grouped up on the side of Vega. Gold. With the Burrow Strike. Epicenter and Blink Dagger are available, and the spin comes out. And it looks like Vega drawing the lines. It looks like the Earthshaker caught in the trees, Afterlife caught in the trees, but he does make the line on this bottom lane. They want to be putting the pressure, maybe taking this tier 3 tower on the bot lane. As once again, DD move themselves into the Roshan pit.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
The rotation, it looks like, is this a second smoke? It looks like it is. And now DD move themselves out. They know something's coming. Or they're aware at least that there's heroes missing off the map. Move themselves outside of the Roshan pit. Just farm up
Dire
the creeps.
are scanning.
Are they going to move themselves back in Roshan? The Infest's going to be there as well. Only about a third of his health gone, so it looks like they're going to try and go for the kill. With the vision in the jungle, they see out the Juggernaut as well as the Bane, but not going to be seeing Afterlife backing him up as well as the Nyx Assassin. The Blink comes forward just the wrong way, and now the pings. The 4-staff. Burrow Strike is going to be there. The Infest Bomb comes out, but the Fish are going to be cancelling this off. Echo Slam over the top as well. The boat comes in, but the Omni Slash already takes down the Lifestealer, and now Gold trapped out from the rest of his team. No Fear is going to be there. The Fiend's Grip comes out. The Enchant Totem. They are going to be able to find another kill. DD. 3 heroes down. That smoke being turned on its head. And Vega now, do they move themselves into the Roshan? Or do they just look for the objectives?
Bounty.
Queen of Pain using the split push to take the creeps on this lane. It looks like they are going to move themselves into Roshan, not completely fully healed up yet. So Aloha Dance G, Afterlife move themselves into the pit. Looking for this kill. Meanwhile in the mid lane, Slayer is going to be taken down. One more right click and Undershock does secure that kill.
Roshan has fallen to the down. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So mid lane, the tier 1 tower is going to be left up. It means it's going to be a little longer that Vega needs to push down that mid lane if they try and go for this with the racks exposed as well. If DD do manage to take the racks in the mid lane, which might just fall. Yeah, the tier 1 tower gets denied by
Radiant's
Puck.
middle tower has been denied.
I'll take that as tribute.
DD, they did the same against Na'Vi. They took this early game advantage, but then they just backed themselves off to farm, which allowed Na'Vi to get themselves back in the net worth driving seat. And DD slowly started to fall apart. Are they going to be able to kind of avoid the same fate this match?
Gold for my chest.
A prize.
Gold. 4-staff going towards the Lotus Orb now as well. 2 puts in the epicenter. Are they going to try and make a fight happen here? As it looks like Juggernaut wants to come through the Dire jungle, or even the Radiant jungle, sorry, and look for the kills. TPs himself back to base. Ryx, LeBron stacking up, but there is 3 heroes there if they want to try and make a blink move of this. It's only the Bane that doesn't have a way to close the gap, but with the Echo Slam being available, it wouldn't be long before Zayak would be able to get there to do the damage. Oh, big Echo Slam. It looks like a Lifestealer. G secures that kill. The boat comes through, but it's not going to be onto anyone. Well, it's onto Zayak, and it cancels the Fiend's Grip. 2-man caught out in the Dream Coil. The Impale comes through as well. No Fear is going to be taken down. The right click's not even going to be needing to use the Omni Slash just yet as LeBron in the woods. The Fisher comes out in the wrong direction. 4-staffs himself out to safety. The silence from the Orchid. G just going to be there to right click him down. Now Afterlife with the body blocks as well.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
3 heroes down.
Radiant's top
Double D.
tower is under attack.
No buybacks available. 20 seconds before the Lifestealer's back up. But is this going to be enough time for Vega to score at least a tier 3 tower in the mid lane and the top lane? Although Hedan's going for the spin, trying to clean up these creeps.
Radiant structures are fortified.
The orb does come through, trying to delay this push onto the tier 3 tower, but it does look like it's going to be taking a fall. The Burrow Strike comes through onto 2 heroes. Aloha Dance and G stunned up, but they just carry on going on this. Aegis still on the Queen of Pain. The Fisher comes through. There's going to be the Orchid Force staffed into 4 heroes. And now Undershock is taken down. The Omnislash comes through there as well. Epicenter trying to chase down the Burrow Strike, only going to be catching the Spike Carapace. And now with the spin, the cheese used as well, it looks like Aloha Dance is going to be able to find at least 1 kill. The boat comes through. G, Aegis is popped. But it's going to be all 5 heroes up and healthy on the side of Vega. X marks the spot. Zayak uses the Nightmare onto No Fear. The blink forward gold Zayak is going to be taken down by the Sandstorm of Gold. Meanwhile, Spike Carapace, the Impale is going to be onto No Fear. It's going to be G that secures that kill. And now Undershock, the Burrow Strike does come through. He's going to be X marks the spot back. Is there going to be any follow up though? As he yields the puck, phase shift, looking for this kill. Yeah, G may even fall. Is he going to be able to get himself away? It's going to be Undershock with the last right click. And now standing gold with the Burrow Strike. It looks like Afterlife. Yule Scepter Gem on the deck. Torrent's going to be there as well, and LeBron picks up the kill. Now the Spike Carapace to use the boat, but the Yule Scepter just keeps Nick's assassin safe, and now it looks like the chase from DD is going to be successful. They take down 4 heroes. They did lose the tier 3 tower.
Silence.
So now, Gold leading the push, or say, solo in the push down the mid lane. Undershock putting pressure on this tier 1 tower on the bot lane now as well. This may finally go down with 5 ranged creeps. And the Waning Rift easily deals with the creep wave pushing up from the side of the Dire.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
DD. The push still continues. This tier 2 tower taking a lot of flack just from the creeps. And now with the double damage, who's going to pick that up? It could be
Dire's bottom
Ragix.
shrine is under attack.
Double damage.
Hurricane Pike picked up by the Enchantress. And it looks like the Queen of Pain, Undershock. Is he going to try and make a move? Queen of Pain just backs himself up as the blink from the Sun King is being prepped. Maybe looking to try and catch out anyone that comes too far forward. And with this DD rune now, the lifesteal are going to be able to melt this tier 2 tower.
Bottom tower has fallen.
Juggernaut trying to push in onto these racks with the illusions. And he's just going to be trying to siege down these range racks, but it's going to be dealt with quite quickly with the Sandstorm as well as the Waning Rift. The push comes out. Juggernaut got the Shadow Blade. It's actually going to be a Silver Edge. Are they going to try and go for this? The fish is going to be there, but the Echo Slam comes over just as the Lifestealer, sorry, jumps himself out of the puck. Puck dealt with straight away. Being scripted now, going to be grouped up with the Omnislash. This could be a dead LC. BKB is popped, but the right click start going to be there from Aloha Dance. Takes him down. And Enchantress pauses as he disconnects. Oh, it looks like they're just going to be calling the GG. DD are going to be losing the first match.
Shakedown.
Yeah, the GG is going to be called. And DD, again, they take this early game aggression. It's 29 to 29, 3k net worth going away with Vega. But they just fail to capitalise on this early push potential that they do have. This early game aggression. And Vega just figured it out. And once again, DD losing to the late game. 35 minutes in. GG is called. So we are going to be going to game 2. If Juggernaut would let me finish. Yeah, we're going to be going to game 2. Coming up shortly. It's going to be DD. Thank you, Juggernaut. Versus Vega. Vega taking the first game. It is a best of 3 though. The loser will be knocked out of the CIS qualifiers. I've been Robin Roll, and I hope to see you in the second game.
Juggernaut.
And I think